All right, so earlier today, my homegirl texted me and she asked me, "Do you think that women should introduce their kids to the guy that they're dating before they decide to be exclusive, or basically be serious, date seriously?" And that kind of got me to thinking about dating a single mother because, I always found myself dating a single mother. I actually prefer to date a single mother, I guess you would say. But it got me to thinking that a lot of women, a lot of single mothers have what I call a single mother complex, which is not necessarily a bad thing on the surface. Like, it doesn't seem like a bad thing, but what a single mother complex is because there are variables and there are like entities in place that created circumstances that makes single mothers and make sure that the single mother complex continues, and there's also incentives to be single mothers, especially like in the black community. I'm speaking solely in the black community, to be honest. Black people and poor people, but mostly black people. There are variables that make it not only easy but kind of pushes women to be single mothers. Um, by design, I believe, but that's another story for another day. But the single mother complex that I'm speaking of, it kind of just it basically is just like a hyper maternal instinct or nurturing quality that makes a woman be all of our kids. Like, I gotta make sure my kids, I gotta make sure my kids, I can't worry about, you can't worry, which is, like I said, on the surface, is not a terrible thing to be uh, a mother and to have your kids number one priority. However, there is a such thing as making your kid be only priority, where you a or should I say one instead of a, you one aren't able to nurture a companion, a husband, or whoever's in your life, even if that companion is those kids' father, like biological father. You can't nurture that relationship, so it kind of isolates that man, makes him feel not comfortable or not like he's a part of the home or he's a part of that unit. So he kind of is on an island by himself. A second thing that does is it actually it makes a woman not tend to her own needs emotionally and personally and socially. It just becomes all about her children all the time because it's more of a byproduct of survival because she's a single mother, but the single mother is created by variables that are very real and put in place on purpose to make you a single mother. But anyway, the single, she's so consumed with being the best mother that she neglects herself and any man or parental male figure that would be in a child's life that would kind of help her not be a single mother, ironically enough. So what it does is it makes it hard to cultivate and to maintain relationships with a man and find love. And a lot of people from these same communities would figure that a bad thing and figure like, well, I gotta take care of my kids. But the thing is, your kids eventually they grow up. Your kids eventually get families of their own, and they find love, hopefully, and they don't find up to that same into that same revolving door. But eventually, your kids grow up, and then if you weren't able to foster real companionship, like a lifetime companionship, you'll find yourself an old maid or just alone because of that single mother complex that you didn't realize that you had, and you didn't care that to cultivate any other relationships because you thought that the end all, the be all of being a woman is just to be somebody's mother. In some cases, so a lot of single mothers have a single mother complex that we kind of gotta that you kind of have to overcome or learn to balance before they attempt to date someone, or you kind of just ruin the opportunity to find somebody to really share your life with because you kind of had an unhealthy balance. This is not a indictment on motherhood or anything like that. It's just simple understanding the balance, and everything is about balance, even being a parent. But I don't know though. I ramble. I don't want no trouble though.